Welcome to Centennial Hall, room 2305. This is a quick rundown of how the audio-video technology works in this room. Up here at the teacher station is our control panels, can control just about everything we need. This is the startup page, and there's a button there that says press here to begin. When I press that, it gives me the option of projector mode. Do we want to use just the left or just the right projector? Do we want to use both projectors or neither? For this video, we'll go ahead and power up both projectors. That powers on the projectors in the room, and it brings the screens down out of the ceiling. It takes just over a minute for that process to go. While it's occurring, we get a wait screen on our touch panel. We'll know everything is ready to go when that screen goes away and we get to our main screen. While that's happening, we'll talk about the lights. We have 5 light presets, lights all on, 2 lecture presets, one with the whiteboard and one without, a theater preset to dim all the lights, and a lights all off preset. Those presets can also be accessed by the controller on the wall here. There's 5 buttons that correspond with those 5 presets, and there's a master on-off switch at each door when you come into the room. There's also a wireless microphone here in the room. If I go to the top of the wireless microphone and I click it on, the wireless microphone is going to be active, and it's going to reinforce my voice throughout the speakers in the room. Now, if I needed to turn that volume up or down, I can go to the touch panel, and you'll notice now that we're at the main screen there. And in the bottom row here on the right-hand side is an audio control button. When I press that, I get some options, and on the left-hand side is our wireless microphone options. And I can turn it up or down or mute it, and when I get it to the level I want, I click back, and then we're ready to go. When I'm done with the wireless microphone, just a reminder, make sure and click it off, because the battery will completely drain even if you're not using it if it gets left on. Okay, so we can talk about the main screen on our touch panel now. And the first thing we're going to notice is at the very top there are 2 tabs, a left projector tab and a right projector tab. Right now the left projector tab is highlighted in blue, and that's whatever we switch on our source select row is going to change on just the left projector. If I want to change the right projector, I click the right projector tab, and then I change the source on the right projector. So right now we have PC on the right projector and PC on the left projector, and so in the front of the room, showing on both screens, is our PC. And a quick note on the PC is that you'll have to log in to the PC when you come into the room, and the way you're going to do that is you're going to use the first part of your UWL email address as your username, and then your password is going to be your UWL net ID. Okay, so moving on our source select row here, the next 2 things we have we'll talk about together, and there are 2 laptop options. We have our laptop or our VGA connection, and then our HDMI or our digital laptop connection. And all of those cables that we need to connect that are here in the cable cubby in the teacher station. There's even a power supply down in there, so you can plug your laptop right in if you don't want to rely on the battery. I'll go ahead and plug my laptop in to demonstrate here. I'm going to plug the VGA cable into the side of my laptop. Then I'll take the audio cable and I'm going to plug that into the headphone jack on my computer. And then I've got everything loaded up the way I need to. So I come over to the touch panel and I'm on the left projector tab. So when I hit the laptop button, the left projector is going to project my laptop for me. So left projector has my laptop, right projector has the PC. And a quick tip on the laptop, if it doesn't show up for you right away, even though you're connected properly, it's probably because you're not in the correct mode. You can do the mode in your control panel, or you can hold down the function key and hit F8, and that's going to go through these different modes, and you'll want to make sure and choose the duplicate mode so that whatever you're showing on your screen shows up on the big screen as well. The next thing we have in our source select area here is our Blu-ray. I'll go ahead and hit that button, and you'll see that the menu for the Blu-ray comes up, or our controls. Play, stop, rewind, those are on the left. Navigation and menus are on the right. If I hit this button, it's going to give us the full screen video, and that's going to give us a preview of what we're doing with the Blu-ray. I can hit back to get back to our main screen. The Blu-ray is located underneath the document camera here. You can use the front panel controls if you need to. You can also play your regular DVDs here in the Blu-ray player, or your CDs. You don't have to have a Blu-ray disc in order to utilize the unit. It's a good time to talk about the audio as well. The audio is controlled by the knob or the little wheel underneath the volume range there. Turn it to the right to turn it up and to the left to turn it down. And a quick note is that on the left projector we have Blu-ray, and on the right projector we have PC. but the only audio we're going to hear is on the Blu-ray player. And the reason for that is the audio follows whatever is the most recent button press. So it will only have one thing at a time, and it's going to be determined by whatever you most recently pressed on the button. And of course, your wireless mic will be active all the time, no matter what's on. So you can have your wireless mic and one other source. Okay, so the next thing on our list here, we'll move on, is our document camera. And our document camera is located on the right-hand side of the teacher station. On the back of the document camera, we have our power. When I press that power button, the light's going to flash green. When it's a solid green, we'll know it's ready to go. The advanced features are up here on the camera, so I can zoom in and zoom out using the zoom wheel. There's auto and manual focus and some other options there. And once the document camera is booted up and ready to go, I'll come over to the touch panel. I'll hit the document camera button, and then the left projector will put the document camera up for us. Now you'll see it's taking just a couple of seconds for it to pop up, and that's just fine. We're just patient with it. Everything takes just 1 or 2 seconds for it all to sync up together. The last thing on the source select row that we'll talk about is the auxiliary button. When I hit the auxiliary button, I get 2 options, S-video and composite video. And those connections are right back down in our cable cubby there. They share the audio, but there's the composite video and the S-video down there. And that's for if you wanted to connect any sort of outside device, like your iPod or a video camera or something like that, anything that you wanted to bring in and hook up, you could hook it up using our auxiliary connections there. We'll talk about the left-hand side of the touch panel now. We have left projector mute and unmute, and right projector mute and unmute. And what the left projector mute is going to do when I hit it is it's going to mute the video from the projector and bring the screen up. So now the screen is coming up and the video is muted. And so I can write on the whiteboard and do whatever I need to do. And then I can unmute it and it'll bring the screen back down and it'll put the video back in the regular mode for us. The same thing's going to happen with the right projector mute and unmute, obviously. Right projector mute is going to mute the video on the right projector and put the screen up for us. Our help button is the bottom button here. That's an important button, as if when I hit it, the names and phone numbers of a couple members of the Academic Technology Services staff comes up. And if you ever have problems or ever have any questions, these are the numbers that you would call. And we would certainly be there to help you as soon as possible. I'll click OK to get out of that. On our main screen here, I'm going to go to the System Off button. When I hit System Off, it's going to ask me if I want to power down. I'll click Yes. When I do that, both projectors are going to power down, which is important to save the life of the projector bulbs, and both screens are going to go up. So once again, I'll remind you, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact Academic Technology Services, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.